Here's what I do when a guest won't leave my Airbnb after the checkout time. So sometimes guests stay past checkout. It happens. I typically get a text from my cleaners shortly after 10 a.m. saying, hey, the guests are still inside the home. I then respond back to them asking, does it look like they're in the process of leaving or should I call them? Because if they're carrying their suitcases out of the house and it's 10:05, 10:10, then I'm fine with that. My cleaners will make themselves known that they're waiting on them, but at the same time, I'm not going to be calling the guests. Now, if my cleaners see no signs of the guests trying to leave the house, at that point, I'm picking up the phone and I'm going to call that guest over and over again. A lot of times it does take 2 to 3 calls because they're not expecting your number. But then when I get them on the phone, I'm going to act a little confused. I'm just going to say, hey, my cleaners are waiting outside. Checkout was 15 minutes ago. For some reason they think someone might still be in our home. Can you confirm? And then at that point, 9 times out of 10, they're just going to say, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I thought checkout was at 11. We're going to pack our things and we'll be on our way. And most of the time when they don't know that checkout was 10 a.m., it's going to be those guests that are poor communicators during their stay. Because I have 3 messages that go out from the time they book to the time they check out that is reminding them of that checkout time. And oftentimes it's those people that never reply back to my messages that also coincidentally don't know the checkout time. So if you see this a lot with your properties, 1, I would question how dialed are your automated messages, but then 2, maybe be proactive about calling or texting that person the morning of if you notice they have not replied back to you within the Airbnb app their whole stay. But this process keeps calm energy, clear expectations, and your turnovers running smooth. So give me a follow for more Airbnb tips that are going to reduce your stress.